Well, hello, hello. Well, do you like my beautiful girls, yes? Very much. uh, what's up? I'm pretty sure that first person on there, if that's my awesome fucking crazy uncle I never had, give me a thumbs up. See, it's weird. I don't know how they freaking mess with that. All right, we'll wait till there's a couple people on here. Um, yeah, no, it's just really irritating how they fuck. Gulk. I didn't say any of you guys word there. Don't use it against me, YouTube. No, I just think it is really weird how they mess with, what it shows you, who is on there. Nice. So, there we go. It just irritates me because, it'll show that there's, 3, 4 people on there and there's 8 people leaving comments. Hi, good morning. Yeah, well, I guess it is morning. No, not for me yet. It's only 11:45 here, beautiful. I know you're in the UK, so I remember. No, it is funny. I was gonna start and drop a live feed at 10 here, which would have been an hour and 45 minutes ago, and I ended up going and talking with some neighbors, and then ended up talking with John, which is like the uncle I never was lucky enough to be given until now, and it seems like I really needed him, and I guess that's why I got him. But it was funny just talking with him, and just this guy is freaking crazy. He's awesome as hell. No, yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry your comments wouldn't go through yesterday. That you gotta understand, you're one of my girls. You're one of the ones that literally leaves comments and actually follows me, and the ones that actually follow me the most, they seem to block the most. Like, seriously, like, and I love you. Thank you so much for all your comments. That's why you got to try to come back to the video after it's been uploaded, and if you have any information, anything like that, or just a comment you really wanted to get through that people will see when they're actually watching the video, because they can't see anything that we're seeing right now. I don't know how to work that out. I'll figure it out somehow. But no, you're so awesome. I love your comments, and it seems like my most faithful that are here leaving comments get messed with and get unsubscribed. I've had many of you tell me, and it's just really messed up and irritating that they do it. No, I am under attack. Oh, well, fuck. Man, I heard of this gang stalking stuff, and I thought I was freaking crazy. I'm like, really? Shut up. Looked into it a little bit, this, that. And then I started actually kind of thinking about some things and realizing some things, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm not gang stalking, whatever you want to call it, but something's hitting me one way or another. I don't know if it's demons. I don't know if it's freaking 5G. But whenever I do a freaking video where I sit out here and I just slam out freaking truth, you gotta understand, I'm fucking dyslexic. How much shit I look at? I tell people all the time, I laugh at them, like, I literally forget more freaking truth in a day than your ass fucking learns in a fucking week. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. I felt defeated today. I'm not joking. I felt fucking defeated. Your words are gonna make me cry, love. I felt completely defeated today. And just everything that I was looking at and everything that's happening, and I'm like, man, we're all, probably pretty much fucked. But it was... That's why you're one of my girls. I don't mean that being whatever, but you know what I mean. Thank you for that. Um, something had to help me. I don't know what it was, but like literally, I was broken today. Everything I was going through, and I really appreciate anybody that prays for me. I love you, and I thank you with all my heart for that, especially you, Bruce. Um, I I I don't know why or how, but I came across the most disturbing video that I've ever seen in my life. Almost, I've seen people's heads be cut off. It was a video. You know what? What I'd like to do with who's ever here? I'd like to have a prayer. I'd like to thank you, my Heavenly Father, for every person that you give me that listens to me, that opens their heart, that opens their mind, that is even here to listen to what you're giving me the ability to speak to these people and they're listening. And I appreciate everything that they're able to give to me. God bless. I know that's pretty fucking pathetic. Nice to cuss right after a prayer, right? I know that was pretty pathetic, but I felt a little bit on the spot, even though I made myself do it. Sorry. Amen. Definitely. You know, and it's funny, I obviously, somebody has to be caring and praying for me. Amen. Amen. Um, some of you have to care enough for me, or God, well, obviously, hopefully God cares for me, but, you know, enough of you must be praying for me because, I don't know what literally has hit me in the last actual week after even getting over sick and just getting hit with things that felt like I was gonna die. And you know, you talking about like, yeah, you're under attack. No, I really do feel like that, and I thank you guys for all your freaking prayers. Is I don't know what's hitting me. Why is it when I drop a freaking video, like, I don't mean for these videos to go this long and be an hour and a half, 2.5, 3.5 hours long. I don't, but your guys' comments, your guys' love, all, you know, it keeps me going. And well, like, why wouldn't I keep talking? I got stuff to talk. But I think I did get a little sidetracked. Yes, I'm dyslexic, and I look at a lot of stuff. But the only thing that actually I will read your comment in just 1 second, love. The only thing that actually seems to connect and trigger into me is pain or emotion. So a lot of things that don't seem to mean anything to me or anything just flow right freaking by. I look at a lot of stuff. I love history. I love this. I've known everything I've learned about history is pretty much a fucking lie. But those are the things that connect with me. And when I go back and I look at my videos and I watch myself talking for 3 hours. I mean, yeah, you guys will make some comment, say something about this, but... And that's why I can't wait to freaking have the computer where I can pull up my... You know who you are, my favorites that I love, and pull you guys up and have you guys up there to be able to talk too. How awesome the videos would be is phenomenal. But what is crazy is when I look back and I'm like, oh man, you think, damn, you made a video that long last night? I'm freaking go look at it at least. Not trying to be all arrogant and like, I'm gonna watch myself, but you know, you're gonna want to go critique yourself a little bit. And I do, and there's this weird something that I can't even explain of where it feels like I'm watching my son that I'm proud of. And I ain't saying I feel that about all my videos now. But there is this weird feeling that I cannot explain that like comes over me to where I'm like, whoa, that's just a really weird feeling that I have no way to explain. But, you know, you guys here and being who you are, and especially thank you, all of you that pray for me, and especially you, Bruce. Thank you. I love you guys so much for that. All right, let me go see your comment on. Jesus loves you, mate. I love that. See, and it's so funny. People laugh at me all the time. They're like, why do you say mate? And I'm going to read the rest of your comment. I just think it's hilarious. I've been getting shit for that since I've been like 13. And I just knew a dude from Australia that was my older brother's friend that said mate. And I don't know. It stuck with me. I know that anybody asked that, but I love that you said that. Jesus loves you, mate. You are doing his will. When you when you go to war, you gotta be prepared. You are doing spiritual warfare. No, and I will give you that. I am woefully unprepared. I had a new given uncle that gave me some nice ammunition. You got to figure out how to get that working. But no, I know. You got to be prepared, but I don't know how to be prepared. I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, I never read a whole book in my whole life until a year and a half ago. Maybe it's been a little longer, but I never read a whole book. And I never especially bought a book. And I've spent over $1,000 on different Bibles and different books and different... I've never read so much. I've never tried to find knowledge as much as I have in this such short time. And I think I feel like I'm playing catch up, and at the same time I still feel like there's not enough time to play the catch up that I need, but I'm trying. And you know, one of the crazy things is like I know that I wasn't supposed to be alive past 30, and I know, you know, every day that I have and every day that I get is such a beautiful blessing. And you know, that's something that I'll read your comment in just 1 second, love. You know, that's one thing I really haven't. I don't try to talk to about anything with anybody that I love and know. And what is so funny is there's no way they're going to be watching this far into my videos. And so every day that I get is just such a gift. Hello, Anne. Always love to see that beautiful smile. You know, knowing what I know, which I'm not going to, just whatever. Every day that I've been given past 30 has just been a freaking gift. And what was so funny is I don't know why it wasn't at 30 that I awoke. But for whatever reason, it was, 32. I think I started awakening before that, but I don't think I was truly awoken until I was 32. Okay. I'll just finish this really quick. So, the main thing is, what is so crazy to me and what is so painful to me is that I went so much of my life not knowing and not understanding. And I understand there's rhymes and reason that God does that for us to have to build and become the people and the person that we're supposed to be. But man, sometimes it breaks my heart a little bit that I'm like, man, was it because I didn't get this or I didn't have that? Why wasn't I lucky enough to, learn this and figure this out, earlier? Okay, let me go back on your guys' comments now. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little... Okay, Ruth Jones. It all starts with the Father. Prepare yourself in the Spirit, like putting on the armor of God. We are no match for the enemy. I know that, and I will admit I do make the mistake of not putting on the full armor of God, even though, because I just go with what I feel, it comes out, and I just start throwing it freaking down. Greetings. I love it how you guys come on here and you guys start talking with each other and you guys know each other. Like, I freaking love it. I don't know if anybody caught the video from before, but I was telling everybody, if you don't have a channel, create a channel, make a video, share, and anybody that is on here that has a channel, I'm not somebody that's going to be like, You're promoting your channel? No, we're all family. Please, if you have a channel, promote it. If you're going to make a video or you've made a video for people to watch, tell them to go watch it on your channel. You know, the funny thing is that, you know, they talk about the zombie apocalypse, and we are in the zombie apocalypse. Yes. If we look at it, like, I've always said 98% of the population is mentally retarded, and now that I've come to be awakened, I realize that 98% of the fucking population are the zombies that they've been talking about. Look, they have to tell you what they're going to do. They told us what they were going to do, and they've done it. It doesn't have to be exactly on. Think about it. 98% of everybody around you is a fucking zombie and a fucking moron. So did they not tell you you're going to live through a zombie apocalypse on TV? Oh, it is. Yes, it is so true. It's like just the insanity of it. But one thing I will get back to, I know I said RH negative. Let's crack into that a little bit, you know, later. But, you know, one of the things that was... Anne. I have a channel, but not promoting it because following everyone else. Well, everybody check out Anne's channel. You go on there and freaking subscribe, and then you'll know who she is. Shoot. Okay, yeah, I was saying we're gonna deal with... Okay. So, one of the things that really, you know, hit me today, and I'm not joking, man, I got hit freaking hard today, and it wasn't even made to feel like shit. It was literally wanting to break down and cry. And I'm not joking. I broke my femur bone when I was 10. In 3 places. I did not cry. I'm amazed now how I cry, because I don't cry from pain. Well, it is pain. But it's inside pain that I never knew of or never had. Well, I had, but it didn't affect me like it does, because I worry about the future of my grandbabies and the future of everybody's children. Well, and that's what we're going to get into, Anne. We will get into the RH negative and O positive. But, you know, what was so disturbing is, you know, I'm getting ready. I'll get into that too. You might not be, but you'd be surprised, because it can change. Oh, Ruth, you don't even know. We will get into it. That is, we will get there. Oh man, getting my brain, getting my filing cabinet off here, people. Shit. Damn, really, like, shit, that really gave me a brain fart, because it really made me laugh and think about what you're saying about that you're not, Ruth. And I have, you know, I have very good things to say about that. And okay, somebody, what the heck was I trying to say before that? Give me an up boot, really, here, real quick. If anybody actually realized what I was about to say before we got into that. Did he know? Man, I was freaking talking about something else. I knew we were going to go here on this, but you know what? Obviously, this is where we need to go, my fucking loves. I think I'm O. I should find out. Okay, look. If you think you're O, you're right. You're there. You got to understand it's... Like, you're O positive or you're RH negative. Like, I know a lot of it goes on RH negative, and what really scared me, well, not scared me, but really I thought was weird right when I was about to start this video at 10 o'clock. neighbor freaking contacted me, and then I was coming to do it, and then, somebody else contacted me. And it was like, man, I already know how targeted we are. And if you don't think you're targeted, I promise you are. If you're Rh negative or O positive, you are targeted. And if you're not targeted, you are at least tracked. And I guarantee if you're freaking speaking any kind of damn freaking truth or trying to do anything like that, they're really on your freaking ass. And it was weird because I wondered, I'm like, was there a reason God or something like that stopped me from starting to make this video because of that? And then, just through everything, and I just realized that doesn't, well, yes, it would matter if God was trying to protect me, yes. But I came to the realization too, like, you put Rh negative on to this Rh, whatever the heck I ended up putting on, I don't know. But it is something that we definitely, should be talking about because it's a fact. There are so many alien abductions that have been proven to be so real and so credible. I'll read your comment in just a second, Ann. And then when you come to realize they're all O positive, or they're all O, or they're all freaking O blood type, or they're Rh negative. And then you start realizing, like, you realize there isn't aliens. And you realize, hey, maybe there might be something more sophisticated than us, other, civilization, or just our government has enough technology to, fake this shit. And because, trust me, I got brainwashed into aliens when I was 6 because I saw UFOs. So I believed in fucking aliens for fucking 30 damn fucking 2 years of my life. Pardon my French, my loves. So I was brainwashed. I was really freaking brainwashed. I mean, as much as anybody, if not more. And, what I came to realize is, like, why are all these people that were abducted that actually have, like, this is, like, shit that is so documented that it, like, seems really, really legit. Not like these freaking crazy wackos. And 90%, more than 90% of them are O positive or O, blood type or Rh negative. Why is that? And why is it that we have blood? Why is it our blood can go to anybody? And why is it we can take blood from nobody but ourselves? Why is it I can't use anybody else's fucking blood? Why is that? What does that make us? And I'm not saying we're the bloodline of Jesus Christ or not. I don't know. But there is something here that it needs to be researched and needs to be fucking understood. God, I fucking love all of you. And, what pisses me off so much is I have so many of, and I call you guys my girls. Because, some of the most enlightened and open-minded ones of you that actually keep coming and finding me, even though they get unsubscribed, are always you guys. And what's sad is so many of them that don't make it to the live feed because of time, this, that, or whatever it is. But I always love seeing your guys' beautiful faces and your beautiful smiles coming to freaking make me feel good. Okay, let's get into these comments. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of reasons why they're... Okay, there has not been a reason why they take our blood at birth to find and categorize us. I feel targeted. Crazy stuff. No, isn't it so insane to even mention that you feel fucking targeted? Because you already know everybody around you is going to think you're a crackpot. They already thought you're a crackpot if you ever came to any truth of flat earth. Whether anybody, whatever, let's not even get to there. Okay. Okay, have you heard of Project Bluebeam? No, Project Bluebeam, 100%. That, from what I've learned into that, I've seen to where they made it look like a well came through a freaking classroom gymnasium. I said that wrong. Whatever. And literally, it was just nothing but like a fakery, whatever the hell. I think that's part of the reason that they're spraying all the fucking crap in there. Is Project Bluebeam. They're going to fake God coming back. They're going to fake freaking aliens. There are no aliens. It's us. Or, hey, the shit that God did not completely wipe off this planet, or the shit that God freaking kept away from this planet that has found its way in, which we are not a planet, we are a plane. Okay, sorry. It's bull. It's not aliens. Yes. Follow the money. Yes, and that is one. We gotta follow the money. Do your own damn research. It's the fallen angels, the watchers, the Nephilim, and you know what? I'm gonna keep going down the comments. But you know, and what sucks the most is that's what took me away from God in the Bible, is when I realized that God said to go into Jericho and kill every man, woman, and child. Broke my fucking heart, and I'm like, what? That's no God that I can believe in, or no God that I want. And I came to find God many ways after that I came to believe in Christ. And then when I came to realize that they were the Nephilim and they were the fallen angels, and I'd already come back and found God, even though that was the reason that made me not find God. And then I realized that I'm like, you devil fucking piece of shit. You really freaking tore me away. Like they say, the road to hell is paved in good intentions. I lost my way from God because of something I misunderstood and thought was evil. Fucking despicable. Let me get back to the... Okay. I'm coming down on you guys. Sorry. Freaking... Dun, 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 dun. It's freezing there? Well, how cold are you? Let us know. Yes, I've heard of Bluebeam. Yeah, it's only a fake. I am double nutty with Flat Earth alone. No, and it is what it is, but you know, it's like, what, so what is the 6th and 7th seal? Is the 6th seal us realizing that, you know, the earth is flat, and is the 7th seal realizing that we've allowed nothing but pedophiles to run us for thousands of fucking years? Pardon my French, my loves. I am angry for what they have done to our minds, bodies, souls, and stolen our birthright. Yes, Ann. Yeah. It's fucking disturbing. Exactly. You got to see what they were doing. Children sacrifice was out in the open. Yes, serving fallen angels like Kali, and Odin. ISIS was out in the open, 33 degrees. No, and what is crazy when they look at all these things, people try to say ISIS is good, ISIS is bad, ISIS is this, that, and the other freaking thing. It's like, I don't know. The only thing that I do know is that we're in a fight and we're in the end days. And I think that's why all of us are here right now with each other, because we realize that. And one thing I want to ask, nobody's even said anything about my white trash shaved off here. I actually, a neighbor said, he's like, hey, what the heck happened there? I'm like, oh, it just grew in all white trash like this. I'm surprised nobody had anything to say. I guess you guys love me enough not to mock me. No, and you know what? I do like, there are some people... I love you for that. I hate it. That's why I didn't say it. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. I love you, love. I love your guys' honesty. No, what is funny is, you know, I know there is that Tracy Beans or whatever that they talk about that's really big, but there's like another girl that has a name like the same. No, I love you too, girl. Of course. No, there is another girl that has like the same kind of name. I don't know. It's not exactly the same, but whatever. And she goes in and shows like how the Bible verses have been changed and how they're changing them. Like, she, goes from the old, and yes, we know that it was whatever. But I'm talking about what they're changing recently. Like, year by year, she's like going through stuff, and you're like, whoa, why in the heck are they changing this crap? Like, what would be the point? Like, what is the point of your, like, changing thing year by year more and more? And it's like, because they're changing the meaning. I don't know if you've ever had anybody talk about, that we speak spells. And the crazy thing about that is when you think is, if we don't really understand what our language means and the true meanings behind it, because you can take almost any word and actually take the translation to, boom, 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 and go throughout history. And was lion with the lamb, and now it's the wolf with the lamb. It's a good analogy, good understanding of it. Shit. The insanity of what it is to realize that, what words mean and they don't mean. Because nobody realizes that all the languages, I will come back to the comments, all the languages that ever, my fire is probably going out, my loves. All the languages ever freaking taught, it's freaking out, I'm not even going to mess with it. All the languages ever freaking taught and everything, it goes back to this, the Bible, this, that, all the way to the ancient Egyptians. They've literally had, so many times that the same thing has been written and rewritten, this, that, and other thing. But when you come to understand what words mean, I mean, go back to ancient Hebrew. You look at what NASA means in, ancient Hebrew. It means to deceive or to be the deceiver. And that's who we give $57 million to a day. Yeah. Pretty fucking disturbing, right? It is so sad that, these things that we have, that we think that we know for whatever damn reason, that we could just be speaking whatever spells. I will read your guys' comments in a minute. I'm sorry. That, we don't even to a point know what we're speaking and how we're speaking of things. And then at the same time, they go and try to change what it said in the Bible. And I've seen a couple of them, and it's like, man, you changed something that seemed like it was the word of God into something that is demonic. Like, you're trying to make me say something that is false and wrong. It breaks my fucking heart. What's going on with that? Alright. Let's, go back and start reading some of your guys' comments. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, no, they took the Book of Enoch 500 years ago because it would... No, okay. 100%. And that's what irritates me the most. I will get back to the other comments, but thank you, Ruth. No, and that's what... No, the heliocentric model and all that bullshit came literally right at the same time that they took the Book of Enoch out of the Bible. And that's what when I try to talk to people, and it irritates me so much. Because it's like, you love the Bible, you love Christ, you love all this, and you want to be true, and you want to be right, but you haven't wrote the Book of Enoch. And haven't written the Book of Enoch, and you don't understand when they literally sold the freaking globe model, the Satanist freaking model, to you. They took the Book of Enoch, because guess what? The Bible is such a beautiful understanding, even though that man has corrupted it as much as they've tried. The book is still has so much knowledge that we deserve and need, and that is ours. But man has corrupted it. But one of the main things they've corrupted is the Book of Enoch. That was one of the most important books that they stole out of the Bible, that makes literally... The Bible makes sense for the things that people don't understand. You can't understand the book without the Book of Enoch. How do you understand the Bible without the Book of Enoch? How? It is impossible. It is insane. It is implausible. If you know anything. I mean, and another good book, and I know it isn't of the Bible, but World Beyond the Poles, or Beyond the Poles. This book, even a used copy that is like a piece of shit, is like $500 or $600. Why would a book cost that much? I think it's World Beyond the Poles or Beyond the Poles, whichever it is. But you'll be able to realize if you try to buy it how expensive it is. So be smart like me and just pull it up on your phone and read it. But seriously, one day I will buy myself an actual, I will buy a copy. But, that's one thing to look up. But how is anybody going to understand anything? Okay, let me go and let me hit the comments. Sorry, guys. Good morning. Wait, why is that so? Oh. Okay, good morning. Yes, that's right. I saw it myself. It's the lion and the lamb, not the wolf. God bless you. Dog, be less. Nice. And, it is weird how everything is kind of backwards and language and this and that. Dog be less. That's funny. Were you, okay, I have to ask again, was the dog be less on purpose? God bless you, dog be less. Okay. I'm sorry. We live in a land of dead, will not find pure truth. The mixed truth will lies. The dumbed us down. They dumbed us down with nibbers such as gossips, globals. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, I see what you're saying, but do you think saying God bless you is kind of like saying bless their heart? Is that what you're saying? No, it's word sigil magic, what they do to us with language. Yes, well, that was one of the things I got caught off on. Nobody realizes that the English language was actually the only language that was actually made mathematically. Why is the English language, this little freaking island, this freaking queen seems to control 1/6 or own 1/6 of the land across the whole planet, if not more? Why this one language, English, that was created, and obviously it was created because of our times and this and that, and it was meant to be what it is. But why is it the only language that was made mathematically? Hey, that's something you guys will have to look into. What really irritates me, I love how many of you guys are here, but what pisses me off more than anything is the people that come and contact me later and they're like, they didn't even show me you're doing a live feed. I tried to get on your live feed. I tried to leave a message and they wouldn't even let them. That irritates me, and that's when I know, hey, guess what? I'm over the motherfucking target. And that's fine, and that's why I'm fucking probably targeted. And, one thing that I cannot help but express, I understand having the fear, and the fear for the ones that we love. That's the only thing that breaks my heart. That's the only thing that makes me cry. The thought of having my head chopped off. The thought of literally having my hands cut off, my legs cut off. Freaking crucify me for 3 fucking days. I give not. And once I came to that point, I will get to the messages. Once I came to that point of that fucking understanding, nothing can scare me, but they're such cunt, demonic little bastards. They try to scare us in other ways. Don't let them. That, for whatever reason, reminds me, I think, of what I'm not sure if I said this. I think I was getting to it. One of the things that brought me back up that was so freaking sad was one of the most disturbing things that I've ever seen in my life. There was a child hanging in a closet, struggling, as its littler sibling was being beaten by a switch. Looked like some Muslim, whatever the fuck kind of people, not to be racist or judgmental, But I'm not joking. There's a kid hanging, shaking around, like trying to freaking get free. It seems to even try to help its younger sibling that is being beat by a switch. Gets up, gets kicked, gets knocked down. I sent this to a couple of my subscribers. Not anybody that's on here. I'm sorry. But I sent this and I said, get this effing posted. Get this effing posted. And I just want all of you, when you're done with this, and this video uploads, I will find who it was that it was done under and that made the video, and I will send it to you. And you guys need to see this and share this. This is the type of shit that goes on. And I'm not blaming it that this is, because they're Muslim or they're freaking this or that. I'm saying this is the type of shit that happens. And this is what is happening, and this is how evil the world is, and we must open the eyes of the unlearned. You gotta understand, look, to see what we see, kings have given all their wealth. Kings have paid everything that they could pay. I will go through your guys' comments. Kings have paid everything that they could pay, asked everything, tried to learn things, and want to know what the truth really is. I'm pretty damn sure every single one of you sitting here listening to me right now has a pretty God-blessed freaking idea of what the damn truth is. And if not, you're doing a very good job on learning it. Do you not understand? We are so lucky. There are truths that we learn and that we talk about and that we know of that literally people that own all the wealth in the world pretty much still don't understand, and they still don't know. And here we are. Me, you, my brothers and sisters. And here we are talking and understanding what that damn truth is. And they still don't see it. They don't have the eyes to see. They weren't blessed. No matter how much money they have, they weren't blessed to be able to see what we see. We are truly blessed in that way. And I know that blessing is such a curse. But I promise you, when we come to our last days, there is nothing that will stop us from being rewarded for the blessing and this curse that we deal with and that we have. Because it breaks my heart every day. And some days, it seriously, it just about fucking takes me out. I don't even have any fucking will sometimes. And I know that is of demons. That's of him down there trying to destroy me. Alright. Chill out. Read you guys' comments. Sorry. Alright. When it was first spoken, they called it a dirty tongue because they used out. Man, how many comments did I miss? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to go. Sorry. They call us their dog soldiers. We're dogs. Wear dog tags. Oh shit! Nice way of fucking looking at it. Dogs be less you. So you get it? I'm gonna keep reading down this. Should I say God be with you? Oh wow. Whoa, what the fucking shit, girl? Talk about smacking me in the face with that. Nice. Fucking Milos, love very much, yes. Okay. When it was first spoken, it was called a dirty tongue because they used other tongues to make it up. Oh, fucking loving this. Alright, good. My loves. You guys do good freaking work. I think the demon fallen mix up our language. Well, they had to mix up our language when, the Tower of Babel, we all got together to think that we were fucking decent enough to freaking climb up to the dome and knock on it. And hey, I'm not completely convinced that it's something that we built to heights to knock on the dome. I think it's something like CERN and that type of bullshit. Let me keep reading your guys' comments. God, I fucking love you guys. See, this is the greatest thing of why I love you guys and I love the people that listen to me, is because the comments and everything that I get from you guys, when you get on other things, there's so many comments that come through, you can't even read them, you can't do this, you can't do that. And with you guys, that I can for the most part, when I shut the fuck up and read your comments. With wisdom comes much sorrow. And look, and Ruth, 4 years seeing in television, don't believe it, I am tired. So truth, and when God exposes you to the truth, it's thought a time, but he knew that we are strong enough to handle the truth. One of the things that's really, that's really been hard to me, I think I've explained it in some of my videos, if you guys have listened to it. I cut myself really bad on a job, and I didn't mean to. It's funny, in one of my videos, I realized I forgot to say I didn't mean to cut myself, but I cut myself really bad, and I went over, and the tallest, oldest tree that I saw was an old cypress tree, and I walked up to it, and I leaked my blood all over its roots and all over its trunk, and I asked, and I did not ask to bring heaven upon earth. I asked, please, give me knowledge. Give me understanding of what this world is and what everything is. And seriously, within that month, I had bought over $200 worth of books, was reading my Bible, freaking could not stop with all of my free time looking up stuff. And I didn't even realize for over a month what in the hell happened to me. Like, who are you? You became a Bible thumper, this, that, and the other thing. And it was just like, and it finally clicked what happened. It's like, no, you didn't sell your soul to the devil. And you didn't freaking leave your blood in tent to bring heaven upon earth. Like all those idiots that talk about that. And I'll just bring this up really quick. There was a girl that got a hold of me that said, that told me that she was going across the videos of Blood and Tent, and her friends had told her to look at it, and she was like, I saw you left like more than 10 or so freaking comments at the top of the video saying, do not be stupid, do not do that, you can blah blah blah, you can do it tomorrow, you can do it next week, you can do it next month, just do not do that, do your own damn research, blah 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 blah. That's pretty much what they all said, and I went over everybody that had left a comment and fucking told them, do not sell your soul if you've already done this. I'm sorry, you need to figure it the hell out, but if you have not done this, please realize, whatever. And for this girl to contact me and be like, I literally found something that I felt gave me 99% truth, and there was this one thing at the end that made me feel like I was really selling my soul, and I didn't know what from what until I saw your comments, and then I went onto your channel and I listened, because right after all of that, that made me make some videos about that, 2 kind of in a row. And no, it was 2 in a row. And she said going and watching that and seeing that stopped her from doing that, and she told all of her friends that told her to look at these, to look at what I was saying. And, it was really funny because I had just really, like, all of a sudden I just started losing subscribers. It was just, like, going down. And it was funny. Right after that, I went right back up to where it was. And what's funny is it never let me get over 488. And all of a sudden today I got to 489. I'm wondering if it'll ever let me hit 500. We'll see. Whatever. I don't care. You guys are the ones that matter. So there is just that weird thing of like when you actually feel like you might have saved one person from selling their soul. Everything that I've ever done, that that trumps anything that I can ever bitch or complain about in any fucking way. If I saved one fucking soul, and if I saved one soul that was emitted, and I'm not trying to be cocky here, but if I saved one soul that was emitted to me, there's a good chance I saved 10. Seriously. Whether it's through that woman or that girl that goes and saves 10 souls, or there's just another 9 souls that I never knew that I saved. I do not know. And I'm not saying I'm anything that is worthy of anything, but to hear that and have somebody leave you a comment and to feel that you actually might have done something, I'm telling you, that filled me on a day that I was broken. And it is weird, these things that come that fill you when you're broken. Like me seeing these little kids being beat in a closet for peeing and being hung and all that, like, it broke me. I went and took a shower and I fell to my fucking knees and I fucking begged God, why is this world like this? And why would it be so messed up? And how do I do what I need to do? And I just felt his hands on my shoulders, and he just said, stand up, wash yourself clean. This is what you needed in front of you to awaken you and understand and just literally realize why you fight, why you get up in the morning. The devil continues to want to make you stay asleep every morning and not get out of bed. This is why you wake up, so that you can fucking fight this. And that's what went through my head. And that was like, I literally got out. I was new. And you would think something so disturbing would have been the thing that I will read through your guys' comments. I'm sorry, 1 second. You'd have thought something so disturbing and so messed up would have just literally just knocked my teeth out. And it kind of did, until I fell to my knees and I asked. It just, it's crazy, the things that bring us to our understandings at some points. Holy crap, man. Got freaking 100 comments on here. I fucking love you guys. I do miss days of bliss. No, and that's the thing. Yeah, once you get awake, you're never gonna go back to sleep. To really enjoy life when you're awake and witnessing such sorrow and suffering, even in my own life. Okay, I'm gonna keep going down the comments, but Anne, I know that, and like I said, I don't have my own children, but somehow I've been blessed with grandchildren. I think we got to take those little small moments, even if we don't have children, grandchildren, or whatever, but those little small moments that we see that essence of freaking life and innocence and love. We got to take those and we got to use those as a freaking nuclear freaking generator in our heart. I know. It goes deeper, and God wants us to walk in peace. This is why we repent daily and spend time in Him, reading the Word. Sorry, I had Uncle calling me. Oh, John Reed, there he is. You can't call me in the middle of my live feed, man. You're ruining it. This world can swallow you whole, but you're finishing in Christ. Victorious in Christ. Sorry. Okay, John Reed. Okay, look, this dude's smart. Alright, James 5:19 and 20, bro. He's probably trying to tell me something. John. Hi, John. No, seriously, John, he's awesome. I'm not going to say anything else. Unless he wants to. He can say that himself. Very just awesome person, and I'm just really trying to tell you how hard it is to find your way sometimes when you just feel just so kicked in your damn teeth. But like I said, I came across something so disturbing that you would think that it would have kicked me under the damn bridge, but for whatever reason, that made me fall to my damn knees and ask God, and God put His hands upon my shoulder. No, I know John is talking about the Bible verse that just went through my head. Yes, I know. John is a very smart man, and I will admit this man if I had to bet my last dollar on him that he could make any damn preacher that gets paid look stupid, and both of his best friends. Like, seriously, this dude could make any three preachers look like a fucking moron. I am not joking. I've never spent any time, any length of time, talking to a man for 3.5 hours. Shit, I barely freaking even the girlfriends when I was in Hawaii, and they're all the way on the other freaking in in California. I still didn't speak with her for more than 2 hours. I spoke with this man for 3.5 hours because of the knowledge that he had and the understanding that he had that I've never come to see or see anybody else understand, let alone when they actually spoke things that I knew, explain them to me better. And so I keep telling him to make a channel. He said he's going to figure it out. And I promise you, if he ever does make a channel, you guys, all of you better freaking join, because you ain't going to find no more better truth than that man. He might be a little bit vulgar. He might cuss a lot. He might be a crazy old biker. But man, God found him, and God works through him in many ways. I'll give that for fucking to be the most truth that I know. Alright. I am frustrated because people don't want to hear about Flat Earth. It's our ticket to freedom. No, I know what I hate, and just wait until I call you. LOL. Yeah, I gave you my number. You got my fucking number, Ann. I'm pretty sure I gave you my damn number, and you're probably one of the first people I ever gave my number to. I ain't giving it out to many people. Seriously. The thing about the flat earth is, like I said, I don't know if it's the 6th or 7th seal, excuse me. I apologize. The 6th seal being the revealing of the plane of existence that we live on. When we go back into the words, all this, what they changed plane to planet. All they did was add a fucking T. I mean, that's all they did was add a damn T and said that it was a ball instead of a plane. What is a plane? Plane isn't something that flies. They didn't have things that fly back then, supposedly, did they? No, a plane. Plateau. I thought I did for some reason. I thought that we did talk, and I thought that I did give you my number, Ann. I'm pretty sure that I did. I don't know. I know that we never ended up contacting or talking to each other, but I was pretty sure I gave you my number. I could be wrong. But when you said calling, yes, you will get it again, of course. It's just amazing how much we okay, LOL, I bet, Ann, but you can only lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. Trust me, I've tried, so I've only spoken to people who hurt, people who are open, and whose search for the truth makes life a lot easier. I agree, Ruth. Yes. No, that is true, but the funny thing is, I already didn't really like most of my family and their freaking arrogant cusp anyways that annoyed me. So I really didn't mind actually speaking the damn truth to them and having them walk away from my life. No joke. The 90% of the friends that I lost, I don't even miss them. I seriously don't. I still talk to some people. Some think I'm flipping freaking crazy. I had a neighbor come over actually last night. I had the fire pit going. I know I let it die out tonight. Or we'd go, you guys could stare at the fire instead of my ugly mug. But he ended up showing up. I guess he got home from the bar or whatever. You can force truth on people. Otherwise, I would be talking more people to heaven. Or, okay, you can, you can't force truth on people. Otherwise, I would be taking more people to heaven. LOL. My family thinks I am nuts. I don't miss my fake friends. LOL. No, I understand the family thing is hard, especially if you love your family so much. And you know the worst part is, like, when you want, hey, stop beating up on cats beating up on each other. You know, they just call you crazy and steal your loose change. Oh, wait, sorry. They just call you crazy and steal your loose change. F them. No, it is crazy because it's like no matter what you do sometimes there's nothing that you can ever do to change their mind. I mean, I had some people that I actually cared about that I actually was like, I will pay you $1 a minute. Heaven is down, not up, because they invent everything. Heaven is down, not up, because they invite everything. I don't know exactly where you're going with that. I do know that, the assholes that bring up the flat earth that are telling you to sell your soul talk about getting to the middle. And I've come to realize and look into a lot of that stuff that it does seem like no matter where you go, it is round. The North Pole is the middle, and the freaking compass is come to us, and what everything always is north. Turn everything upside down. Yes, I understand that. And I can't say that, heaven is down underneath and it's not above. I don't know. All I can try to speak is the things that I do know. I think John would have a better understanding on that, but I don't know. But yes, everything is upside down and everything is backwards. This is why I like your channel. I connect with people who understand me and don't like at me. I'm a Christian hippie. Green light means go. Middle Earth. Oh. No, well, what I like about it is all of you that are on my channel and then all of you that are here is there's no hate here. The only thing we want to do is connect and love, and whether we completely agree on everything or not, we're just trying to find truth. I like being a hippie. Hey, as long as you're a hippie and you're not throwing up Satan signals, you're good with me. And even if you are a hippie throwing up Satan signals, I'll tell you that you are. You know what? I just got to say, I love my girls. I call them Johnny's Angels. Thank you, my Lord, for finding people that eyes are open. I love all of my angels. I like to think outside the globe. Nice. You know what irritates the hell out of me is when people are like, well, so you're going to go fall off the edge. And I'm like, well, whoever said there was an edge? What do you mean? I'm like, nobody ever said there was an edge. Like, where do you get that? Because of old crazy maps that knew the earth was flat and they thought maybe there was an edge? So, well, how come you don't spin off and all the water doesn't spin off the globe like it would on a wet tennis ball if it was going 10,000 miles an hour? Oh, it's gravity. Oh, gravity can hold down all this freaking water and it can hold it all and all this crap. But that little tiny water vapor can somehow float up. But gravity can't hold that down. Oh, yeah. Gravity's never been proven. But you want to know something that's been proven? Buoyancy and density. Imagine that one. I like, oh, wait, wide lip pants. Wait, okay, I like wide leg pants, Vans, kisses, after midnight, and love. Oh, see, this is why I love my angels. You guys always make me laugh. You guys literally, you keep my heart full. Like, and I'm not trying to be some weird douchebag or anything like that, but you guys are just always so sweet. And knowing that just having you guys to talk with and literally have this conversations, I think keeps my heart going. And you know what the funny thing is, and I'm going to read through you guys' comments. I just noticed you guys left some. Well, some more. Is when I see that I drop a video and it gets 150 freaking views, like I went to bed, like I made it, it had 40 by the time I was done with the live feed. And for whatever reason, I wake up in the morning, I look at it, I'm like, holy crap, it's got 140. And then all of a sudden, it's freaking got, 150, like 5 hours later when I look at it, I'm like, that's weird. I think it would have moved up more. And then literally for almost a week now, it's been stuck at 150. I can look at it at other places and other things. It says maybe 152, 154. But it's like, dude, I've rewatched that video more than freaking 5 times. And I just laugh when I go and I double check on this crap. I'm gonna go through your guys' comments 1 second. I'm not trying to talk shit about leaving comments. I just want to make sure you guys know I'm not forgetting about you. But when I come to realize, and I have other people's phones and I have other people help me out and check it, and it's like, they can watch it. I can use 3 phones to watch it. And even 4 hours later, after those 3 phones have watched it, I've watched it with my phone, still hasn't gone up a view. It's just freaking hilarious. And, on those ones more than anything, I'm like, I must have did a really good job on that one. But they're completely hiding my channel. I have so many people that come to me and tell me, like, they won't let me watch your video. They keep unsubscribing me. They won't let me freaking leave comments. Your stuff is lagging. And it's like, that's just because we're all sitting here speaking truth. And they ain't going to stop us. All right, let's get back to it. And long hair. Hey, don't worry. I'm sorry. This long hair is going to some little girl with cancer here pretty soon, I hope. I'm going to have to find the right one. Okay. LOL, you should listen to the song by Junior or GR going called Patrons. He sings about flat earth. He's Bob Marley's son. I think I've heard of that. I think I heard it, Ruth. You love his music. Yeah, no, I've heard a lot of good music by that, but my brain has fallen from list. I used to know a lot about music when I was young. That is completely fallen out of my head and my mailbox. And my head is full of dreams, but can't unfold them in this crazy world of oppression. I love that song. Patience. Am I saying that right? Patience. Sorry, you know me. I suck. It is weird though, like how music can hit you. Almost like a smell or something like that, a song. Thank you, love. I second guess myself a lot because I'm not used to reading out loud, so was that a joke? Zach, or do you mean Zedek? I don't know, whatever. But no, it's really funny. It's cool, mate. No, it's really weird because being dyslexic, all that stuff, like I was always never really, ever read in front of anybody. So it was really easy to go, fucking a decade without. I mean, of course, I can read whatever the hell needed to be read, and I'm not stupid, but I don't read out loud. And since this, past year and a half, buying all these books and reading, and then I'm like, man, I'm reading words that are 15 letters long, this and that. Pretty sure I'm getting them right for the most part. And but it is still weird with on this, I know you guys, everybody's sitting here listening to me, and I know people are gonna go back and watch these videos. They like to lie to me, but I know from at least what they tell me, people watch my videos about 30 to 150, and some 1,000, whatever. That people are gonna go back and read them. So I guess it trips me up a little bit because I want to read your guys' comments, but I guess that little last bit of pathetic pride inside of me slows me down and from doing it. But as you guys can see, I'm trying to let that go. I am. Maybe that's my last pride that needs to be let go. I let go. The last big one was realizing the earth was fucking flat and actually admitting it. It took me a good week and a half. I mean, whether you believe in flat earth or not, whatever the hell. But to come and believe and understand and know such a lot, or know that you've been lied to, and to have that truth sitting there and actually having a fear. And I do feel horrible for having that fear for over a week and not saying anything. But I did come to it, and I'm like, I don't care if you call me fucking crazy. Yeah. Okay. Be you. Well, I love you. Thank you. All right, Ruth. I like that you try. I like that you try and you're not embarrassed. Best way to learn. Protect. Yeah, no, it's weird because, like, I do remember when I had to do a whole bunch of reading stuff before that I went through this, this little course of, like, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, like, where you read stuff fast. Because you can just pick out, like, what you actually need to learn or, read out of that. And I messed around with that for a minute, and I'm serious. There was some weird crap of the, yeah, you literally, you learn to read fast through stuff, but at the same time, you almost forget how to read. Like, because you only grab what is important in the sentence or the paragraph. Not to give myself any excuse. I don't mean that in any way. Mainly it's been because of my own negligence, but for whatever reason that has changed, and I'm sure my angels are gonna make me keep freaking reading, and that's what I think I really should be trying to do, is read more of you guys' comments. And you guys are, for whatever reason, I love your guys' comments, so I do seem to have been reading them a lot more and out loud in this feed. Alright, well, RH negative, isn't that what we're supposed to start with? So isn't it weird? And I think, wasn't it Rue saying, well, you thought you were only O, whatever, serious, O positive, RH negative, and I've looked into and I've seen things. I'm teaching my son to read, and I find it easy to learn the phonics of the letter, so for different words, you just sound it out. EXO. You see how quick I read that? When I don't think and I'm not worried about it, I'll read exactly what you have to say. But as soon as as soon as I come to be embarrassed or second guess something that I'm reading, I slow right down. But I mean, you notice, like, as soon as your message came up, I can't spell for crap either, Heather. Or, not Heather, I'm sorry, Ruth. I can't. I can't spell for the damn life of me. And, man, it is irritating. I mean, it's like, damn, I can read a 15-letter word, but I sure in the hell can't spell an 8-letter one. Well, not for every word. You know what I mean. No, I can't spell for crap either. But, you know, the crazy thing that I've come to learn and come to hear of our Rh negative blood, there are some people that aren't born with Rh negative blood that change to have Rh negative blood. So if this isn't in any way possible, what would that mean? Would that mean that we could actually freaking rebel and kill the Nephilim blood line that may be running through our veins, that may be this, that may be that? If we can actually change our blood, and I'm not saying this is possible, these things that I've looked into, things that I've seen, but if we can change our blood from, you know, AB, this, that, da-da-da, into Rh negative or O positive, would that mean that we could actually cleanse our own blood and our own bloodline through who and what we are? That's one thing. In no way am I saying that I know. I'm just saying these are some things that I've looked into and some things that I've heard many people talk about, and it's like, what would that mean? I mean, that he would give us, because nobody has chosen who they're born or what their blood is. But in some type of way, maybe there's something that you can change in it, and I don't know. But for all of you that I love and that, you know, all my truther and all my freaking angels here, maybe it's something you guys could look into. Because, I truly don't know. I really don't. And it's just something that is really disturbing to me, that if there are so many of these truths and all these things that are there, and that we freaking it's being hidden from us. It's being hidden from us to be able to actually tell our children, our grandchildren, to our future of this freaking plane of existence, and give them the greatest chance that they have, and they're fucking hiding it from us to where we can't even teach it to them, and we expect somehow them to freaking learn it when they've freaking hidden it from us for how many freaking generations and how many goddamn timelines? Shit, people. We've gotta wake people up, and I know it's so hard. You know, as Jesus says, they hated me before they hated you. Hey, I'm paraphrasing here, but they hated me before they hated you. They prosecuted or persecuted me before they persecuted you. So no matter what they can ever do to us, it was done worse to him. And that's why I always say, come to the point of realize they can chop off your head, that they can crucify you. And if you come to that point to realize that you will be honored for that to happen to you, what can they do to scare you? What can they do to stop you from speaking truth, finding truth, and giving truth? Fucking nothing. I don't know. I'm just, it's rough when you find out and see the world for what it is, truly. Oh, no, yeah, I call it the 3 days of curling up into a ball and fucking crying. I call it the 3 days of fire. Not to say that I did that, but I sure in the hell felt like doing that for 3 days. Can't wake the dead. They don't want to wake. No, exactly. We're living in the zombie apocalypse, people. Fuck. Oh my goodness. No, and that's where it's like, we have to look back and have to accept and realize that all this has been planned. Dark Night of Souls, and know that all of this, it has been planned, and it all has been written. But at the same time, like, God even says that, no man knows the time, the day, the hour. But he even says that he does push things back, and not everything happens according to plan, because we have, or according to a certain time, because we do have free will. And because we have free will, there is no way to judge when things will come to be where they need to come. And who's to know whether are we right to want to spread enough truth to make it to where God doesn't have to come and freaking put us in our place, or that we spread enough truth to where God is willing to come and give us grace and put us in our place? Or are they right for freaking speaking all this demonic shit and making the whole world fucking corrupt and horrible, so that he comes down and fucking destroys all of them and brings us up that actually care? It is, I'm not saying that I know. I really, in any way, I'm not. It's just what we're trying to find, and from what we're trying to do is with what we know and what we love, and try to spread truth and love to those that are around us. And, I feel horrible for the people that it is so hard for, that people shun you, talk crap, and treat you like shit because you don't deserve it. But God everything is happening for a reason. Everything. All right, what do you got, Ruth? Yes, there is. The Bible said to look to the sun, the moon, and the stars. It's part of the reason they are trying to block the sun. No, I love that. Good bringing that up, Ruth. No, I laugh at, when I talk about that. I'm like, when people are like, well, why would they lie about the earth being flat? Why would they chemtrail us? Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, well, it says in the end days, you will not know the day or the hour, but you will know the season. Only need, I'm paraphrasing, I apologize, I don't have it in front of me. But you only need to look into the sun, the moon, and the stars, and you will see the signs of my arrival. Well, how in the hell are we supposed to see those damn signs when they chemtrail the shit out of us? So, good bringing that up, Ruth. God bless. It's just crazy when you start to think about everything for who and what it is, and how sometimes, things really hit you and you notice it for what it is, and sometimes you just don't. We can't get distracted with the shit that's going on. We don't understand everything, but we look to the promises of God. I miss the gold sun, puffy clouds, and dark blue skies. I mean, why is it when you tell people, do you not remember back when you were a kid? Do you not remember blue skies? Do you not remember seeing all these different clouds that you could almost see a different face or a different figure, this, that, or the other thing? You don't remember that? You remember when you were a kid that there was a fucking cloud that trailed for 100 miles? Straight, like, are you It makes me want to punch myself in the fucking face. They don't remember because I don't know if it's they don't try or they've just drank too much of the fluoride in the fucking tap water. Not to be offensive or try to talk to you angrily, but it's like, what? Sometimes I feel like I could punch through a brick wall, and those questions and that feeling and that understanding is one of those fucking mosquito that makes me feel like that. Like I could literally punch through a fucking brick wall, how angry it makes me. It's like, oh my God. Like you almost have to ask God, like, please just allow me, please, God. I don't know if I got into this. I think this is really funny. I think I went to go get into it and then I got sidetracked. I'm really good at that. But yeah, the neighbor over, he was a fucking accountant, whatever, he came in fucking blah, blah, blah. And for whatever reason, I told him about, the nice computer and the camera that somebody was very nice enough to love and care about and give to me, which is through God. But somebody was nice. Well, why would they do that? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, Well, he said, I have not come across anybody as young as you trying to spread as much truth as you are, or that actually has the understanding or the knowledge that you do. And he wasn't telling me that I knew everything. He was just telling me he was very impressed with my young age of knowing the truth that I had and trying to spread what I had in the way that I was. So he wanted to help me out, this, that, and he was like, what, blah, blah, and he's like, flat earth, and I'm like, you really want to go there? Really? So we went there, because, he was fucking stupid. And as soon as we fucking went there, I'm not joking. I know they're fucking with you guys. I know. I keep getting comments that come up and actually are going off. And I don't know what or why that is. But 1 second. I'm just going to get this out. I know they start getting irritated once I get past an hour and a half. But he got so pissed off when he's like, oh, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. What the hell does that matter? And he starts coming into it. And he keeps getting so angry. And I'm like, bro, why are you so angry? I'm like, there's no reason to be angry. I'm like, I should be angry at you because you believe in something that you've been lied to your whole freaking life. And it's so easy to see how fake and unreal it is. And you're just like everybody else. And you're that freaking dim that you still believe it. It's okay. We're the same age. I believed it for 32 years of my life. Let me help you. I'll pay you to watch a video. I don't need your money. I'm like, I know you don't need my money, but would you like to see where I'm talking about what's real? Really? I've done my research too. I can show you what's real. It's NASA, it's the History Channel, it's Discovery Channel. I'm like, yep, everything that's ever lied to you. You don't think I've gone through all that? You don't think I love space? You don't think I look the understanding and the belief that we could go land on Mars and colonate somewhere? Give me a break, bro. I understand what you're saying, but it's all been a lie, and I just want to tell you, and, they're hiding God from you. And I'm not joking. He's like, F you, there is no fucking God. And I'm like, I hope one day that Jesus Christ opens your eyes and that you will be able to find God. And he starts just really lipping off. And I have a fire going out, I have a little fire pit out in front of my house. Well, I just drug it out there. But, it's not like it's always out there. But I drug it out there, and it's like 12:30 at night. And I look at him, I'm like, bro, it's almost midnight. If you would like to continue to start, to keep having this conversation, I'm 100% willing to keep having this conversation with you. But literally, you need to calm the fuck down. And I had to say this multiple times. And it's like, and he already knows, he's way taller than me, but we've already gone over it. He knows I'll whoop the living fucking shit out of him if it fucking comes down to it. And I'm not saying that makes me any freaking big badass or whatever the fuck, but he knows that who I am and how decent and nice that I am, that I'm not gonna fucking whoop his ass unless he gets really fucking arrogant or he swings at me. So he has this cockiness that he doesn't mind, expressing. And I mean, I had to literally, the last time, if you don't calm the fuck down and shut the fuck up and bring your level down, you need to get the fuck out of here now. I'm like, I'm sorry, I feel bad for you. No, I feel bad for you being so stupid to believe that. And I'm like, dude, I have 20 times more the reason to feel stupid and bad for you, but I'm still not angry. Why are you so angry? Well, you need to find God. And that truly, I think more than anything pisses him off is when I bring up God. He is so offended by God. Why would somebody be so offended by God? Pretty fucking sad, wouldn't you say? Alright, let's see what you guys got. I'm gonna fucking figure that. Holy crap, are you joking me? I wish all of these comments would literally be put onto it, so when people come back to this, that's why I need to start reading the comments. I mean, you guys, seriously, there's 150 comments here at least. Okay. Dun 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 dun. They don't, okay, I missed the gold sun. No, they don't remember it is disturbing. This is the only beginning. This is only the beginning. Going going to get worse. Look at the weather all over the world. Look at U.S. is going through a mini ice age. Yeah, global warming my ass, right? They're freezing us out. Winter in Tennessee. People get angry and defend the globe when they try to share. Yes, 100%. Yay, NASA has weather making machines. Top Gear showed it on the other episode. They made a huge cloud in the rain. No, and I saw that thing. They say, we already know they've been messing with the weather since the 60s. I've seen the weather making machine where they literally made everybody move out of an area. I think it was in Texas for 100 miles or so because they would not be able to deal with the noise, and they blow all this freaking moisture up into the air, and it ends up making rain. And there's even a reporter going, look, it made it rain. And what they tell you is that they're freaking testing a rocket engine. So what does that mean? That the people that said that we could run jets off of water, and we did that in World War II in Vietnam, that they were telling the truth? Because how in the heck do you test a fucking, a rocket that's supposed to go to damn space, and you're using water as a fuel? There are, so many pathetic things that just don't make sense if you actually look into it. That's because it's all meant to make you fucking... You just gotta have the discernment of God, my brothers and sisters, and I love all of you that are here. You literally... You warm my heart and you make me freaking go. I thank you so much. The neighbor walked away mad. The neighbor walked away mad when shown her a flat earth. Are you talking about your neighbor or the neighbor I was talking about? Because the neighbor I was talking about was a freaking dude. She refused to watch it. That's right. They are playing God. Yes, they are. LOL. They say while women are busy trying to like men are busy trying to play God. Oh, your neighbor. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were asking my neighbor. I'm like, no, my neighbor was a guy. I see what you're saying now, man. But yeah, no, it is funny. Like, what I hate more than anything is the feminism bullshit of them trying to separate what everything is. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. My woman, like, seriously, I mean, most of the time she makes more money than I do a month. If I do a whole bunch of big side jobs, shit, I will make way more money than her in a month. Whatever, but what irritates me is that they're trying to separate us from each other. They're trying to make these women feel like, yeah, go out and have your own success, your own career, and all this bullshit. And then these women are 35 going, holy shit, if I don't have a kid in the next, 3 years, it's almost not even safe to have one. It's insane that they're moving us away. And what is so freaking crazy is the feminism thing is acting like it is empowering women. But how is it that you empower women when you teach them to go out there and be a freaking Hollywood slut at 18 and let every single man that wants to have their way with them because they whisper sweet nothings into their ear and I'll be this nice and this and that. And then what happens? Every man that wants to have his way with that woman has their way with that woman. And I'm not saying that is every woman, but more women than it should happen to. I will go back through the comments. I'm sure you guys are going to have some comments on this. But it turns women into, just these things that men can take advantage of instead of the thing that we actually raise them up to for the pedestal that they deserve to sit on. Because seriously, you guys do deserve, and I'm not saying you should be worshipped completely, but at the same time, you should be worshipped by your man. And when you're made to, well, I don't need a man. I don't need this. And I understand, hey, plenty of you are freaking awesome and you don't. I'm not saying whatever. But it's like we've lost this thing where the women used to sit on this pedestal and now that's gone. And it sucks. It's sad. Like, I want my woman to be put on that pedestal. I want her to realize, I worship you with all of my heart and my soul. Not to say, hey, don't tell her not to go to work. Nothing like that. But if you realize the agenda of what has happened, and they've taken this away, like, they act like they've empowered women as they've pulled them off the pedestal, saying, I know this is way too much to get into, and I'm way too just drained on this one. But here, let me at least, I'm sure a couple of you had to have some. They're playing God, my name, okay. They did crush the divine feminist. Yes, feminism is Satanist and demonic. They are trying to destroy families. Yes, and that's what sucks more than anything, because it is destroying the family. A woman is supposed to want to be at home. She doesn't have to stay at home, but she's supposed to be at home to make babies, to take care of our babies. Because guess what? The greatest teachers of our children are the mothers. And when you take that away from the mothers teaching our children, our society is dying from it. Between men and women, sexualizing children. Agree, Ruth. No, the things that I've seen, what they're doing in Canada, where they can literally take your kids, because I guess if your kid comes home now and says, hey, well, I feel like I'm a girl, I want to chop off my yin yang, and I want boobies, and you're not willing to give your kid that is 6, 7, 8 years old that thinks they feel that way, if you're not willing to do what they want and abide by what the heck they're saying and thinking that they want, and giving them, hormones or this, that, or the other thing, the government can come and take your kids for 3 months to a year. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine this. A Canadian school 2 years ago had this poster up for 7 months that literally has, you can tell, a hairy knuckled man going like this, and you don't see the man's face, you see the other round, some big tattooed buff dude with freaking all these tats on his back, freaking obviously having another man go down on him. And they, on the poster, said pretty much, do you know how to give oral sex, this, that, and other thing? Do you like to fuck? And this is in a school that is 7th through 8th grade. And this stayed up in a classroom for 7 fucking months before somebody caught it and said something about it. And they still never fired the teacher. Teacher never got freaking disciplined. Never nothing. Do you understand? This is the sickness that is coming upon us. This is the... Look, I said when gay people wanted to get married, I said, let them get married and be fucking miserable like everybody else. And look what has come from that. We allowed the devil in. We thought we were being unbigoted. We thought we were being unhateful. Look what came of it. All it did was speed our downfall. Okay, sorry. Why don't they let kids drink or drive? No, but we can let them choose to change their sex demonic. Yes, 100%. That is... It's fucking pathetic. It is. It's plain and... It's a plan straight from hell, man. That rhymed. No, it is, and we don't even see it because it's right in front of our eyes. They have to tell us what they're doing, and they 100% do. You know what's funny? You ladies, my angels, you guys keep me from smoking so much. I've had this cigarette in my hand, waving it the fuck around. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I'd already smoked fucking 3 of them. Look at you guys trying to save my life. No, it is, and they have to tell us what they do. And they do, right in plain sight, whether it's in TV, movies, everything else. You know what I mean? Like, they tell us what they're doing. Alright, I'm lighting this son of a bitch. No, seriously, though, thank you. Seriously, probably, this is 1 out of 4 that I would probably smoke right now if it wasn't for you guys. I can't wait till I have my computer where I don't have to talk the whole time, because like I really want to hear what you guys have to say more. Yes, it is connection. The dumbed down masses. Yes, it's to contention. The dumb condense. Condension? Yeah, it's to condense the dumbed down masses. Okay, I think I'm saying that right. Who knows? Excuse me. Alright, well, we're gonna finish it. Brainwash. Yeah, you know I could read that, No, no, it is. Yes, it's to condition the dumbed down masses. Sorry, I was like, yeah, no. You explaining it as, yeah, whatever. As brainwash. Thank you, Ruth. I love you. No, we'll finish this smoke unless you guys come up with a good thing to go over. But I know they start getting pissed off and they start pulling people off and messing with stuff after about an hour and a half, and we're going an hour and 40 minutes. It's cool. Love when you try. So proud. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Seriously, no, thank you. A little embarrassing, but at the same time, lots of love. It's going good. I don't need to go to church. Well, shoot. Ruth, it almost would be about time to go to church for you. What is it? What time is it there where you're at? I know you're in the UK. Okay, well, you know what's funny is I went to church this morning. No joke. I got up a little earlier than I usually do. Okay, that's right. It's 9:25. Oh, shoot. They are run by trannies. No, what was really funny to me is I woke up this morning and I came out, and, of course, there's always the usual things. I kind of, checked at my videos, seeing if anything moved. It's 4:25 where you're at, and I am at 125. Oh, shoot. Battery's at freaking 22%. Hit that up. No, what was funny is I went to church this morning, and I was subscribed to this fucking black dude that I don't even think I'd ever listened to one of his videos. And this motherfucker is in his car. And he must have had a little tablet because he was pulling stuff up like scripture. And I'm sitting here listening to him, and I get on there, and it had shown that he had been going for, I don't know, half an hour or so. But I get on there, and there's only 6, 7 comments. Says there's 12 viewers, whatever the heck. I get on there and I just start blasting comments because I'm liking what this dude is saying. I'm like, holy crap, bro. I'm like, shit, I'm at church, and I'm at church on the right day. You're a fucking great preacher. I'm like, man, if you were speaking at a church that was close to me, I might actually go to that church. And it was just so funny because, he was same thing with us, back and forth commentary, talking, listening to what I'm saying. And everybody else just started blowing up on, actually talking. And I could just see, he was really happy. And, I was really happy, just seeing it. And like my videos do, I could tell his video went a lot longer than he expected or was trying to let it go. And not to say whatever, but, nobody always expects these things to go as long as they do. And I could see that, and I could just, this dude was speaking the word. If you were going to walk through the fucking desert, this is a dude that you'd probably want to fucking follow. And I'm going to go and find it out. I should have written it down. But I'm going to find him, and I am going to literally call him out on my next live chat of what the name of his channel is, because I was hitting everybody. I'm like, needs to be the church that we go to every Saturday morning, and we need to be here, and da 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 da. And I'm not joking. I mean, I thought the man did a really, really good job, and it really was from the heart. And that was like, man, I felt like I went to church this morning, seriously. And I mean, a real freaking church, even though I was sitting here in my seat right here in my damn garage. That's actually what made me make a live video this morning. It was after that. It was just like, man, I feel like I need to do something. And then I don't know. All right, well, I think I'm going to let you guys get some damn rest and get some damn sleep, or maybe get ready to go to church or do what you need to do. Are you kidding? I look at Steve Oko and his podcast and videos, and whoa, sorry. Are you kidding? I look at Steve Quills and his podcast and videos are like 3 hours. I love him and speak some truth. Just blows your mind. Wait, were you on the same podcast, or you're telling me of one? Because no, I'm not kidding. Like, I didn't even think I was. Okay, look up Communist Agenda 1963 just was adopted. Oh, you're telling me. Okay, here's what I need everybody to do for me is, after this loads, whatever you want me to look at, please leave the comment on the video after it uploads, because everything that you guys are showing me right here, I don't see. Yeah, and what's so funny is, here I have 3 people commenting. It tells me there's 1 person on here. Fucking hilarious. No, I will look him up, but please, will you do me the favor, once this uploads, come back and leave the comment of what you guys want me to look at. You know, here we go. They're getting irritated, getting close to 2 hours. Will you do that for me? I love you guys, and seriously, and I want to look up who you're talking about, but at the same time, I want to show you this. This is one beautiful, awesome person that is just trying to speak truth and doing a very good job, and he's such a small channel. He's only got, like, I think 3,000 followers, which I think is very small for how well he speaks and how he speaks the word that he does. And I think it's really important for us to follow people like that, you know what I mean, to find real truth. All right, well, I love all of you. My heart belongs to all of my angels. Thank you for being you, and thank you for loving me. God bless. You are the true resistance.